Sorry about that. Hope you guys see the screen. Can you guys see that right there? I'm pretty
You
sure you guys
guys,
can. All right. So we're gonna go over SPY really quickly. All right. So let's go over SPY first for the market review. Just so you guys get my levels here. Just give me 2 seconds. All right. Here we go. So as you guys have seen, the all-time highs of SPY has been up at that 480 level up here. Um, the new highs that we created in 2023 were up at 477, 478. This is finally, I would say, the actual pullback that we're finally getting, which is well needed pullback. It's about, I'd say, about 2-3% of a pullback from here. And we could kind of measure it and see. Yeah, about a 2 to 3% pullback that we finally got. So I think that's a decent pullback that we're finally getting. So what I'm looking for this week is for SPY to either break cleanly this 465 level for a move down to this 460 right here, or break and hold this 471 level for a move back up to this 473. So what we're looking for on QQQ is pretty much kind of the same thing, but I believe QQQ is down about 4 to 5% from making new all-time highs. Yeah, about 4 to 5% because it's up here, so 4 to 5%. It's a nice pullback as well. So here on QQQ, I'm looking for a break below this 393 level, a clean break of that for a move down to this 390 for the downside. You could also potentially look for a bounce right here. And for a reject, it'll be a high risk reject here at the 400. If not, you'd look for that break and hold above 400 for a move into this 403 level as well. And if we're looking over to Tesla, on Tesla, I am actually looking at. Oh, give me 2 seconds, fellas. Okay. So on Tesla, we are looking at this clean level of 235 right here. We're looking for this level to break and hold below to go into this 230 level down here. We're looking for that move right there for the downside. I'm not really looking too much into the calls, but I would love the break and hold of the 240 for a move back into this 245. With be cautious of at this 242.8, 243, but that actually looks good as well. If you want to be a little bit more patient, wait for this 245 to break and hold for a move back up to this 250 level up here. That's a main watch for this week. And my other main watch would be Apple. And on Apple, I actually like it to hold this 180 level, which is kind of has been already. But this move down here has been because of the downgrades Apple has been receiving. But I do love this 180 level. It is the 200 moving average on the daily. So I would like it to see it to start base down here for a nice move back up to the 183 level. So kind of like up to here. It's kind of trading in that zone. But for a clean move down to the downside, I would love for the 180 to break completely for a move down into the 177 area down here. I'd call it 177.8 to 175. So that would be your take profit 1, take profit 2 if it breaks and holds below this 180. And again, for the move back up, I would like to see a high risk entry at the 180, but in order for me to actually consider this trade for the long term, or for not long term, for the upside, I should say, is that 183. Break and hold above, hold that, come and retest it here so you can see it. Break above, retest for a move back up higher. And for the downside, down, retest for a move back lower. And these are the targets right there. Alright, so that's what I'm looking at in the market for SPY, QQQ, Tesla, Apple. I'm going to move over to this little thing that I have written up for you guys here, just because we're in an election year, and just so you guys can see how the S&P 500 index has been from 1950 to the current during the presidencies. So as you see, just so you guys can see, in 2016, at the pre-election year, we were up almost 30%. Usually, as you see for the past basically 50 odd years, we have been in every pre-election year above 10%. Now, will it happen this year? Probably. There's a high chance that it does. I'm saying this basically so you could start thinking of your long terms and start thinking of, we are in a bull market, not much as a bear market. Yes, we're getting a nice pullback here, but be very cautious because it is an election year, a pre-election year and an election year. So that being said, I do see us being above 10% by the end of the year. And as you see, the median average for, if I can find my mouse, yeah, the median average is about 12.2 in election year, and the median is actually 13.2. And the pre-election year is usually above 20%, which the results are about to come in very, very soon for those pre-election years, and then of course the election year itself, which would be next year. So that's just some quick info for you guys, so you guys can see it in the midterms, pre-election, first years for the presidents. But usually we do not see a down year on these election years. So start looking to put more into that long term and maybe some leaps, and look into hedging your portfolios, and hedging your portfolios for anything that's been taking a loss, basically. Thank you for joining. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you want a link to the Discord, you could find me at Figgy Trades on Instagram. I'll be posting underneath the link, link to the underneath the description. Excuse me. Underneath the description, I'll be posting my Discord link along with my IG. But if you guys have any questions, shoot them over into the comments. Next time I'll have the chat open for you guys. That way I can see what's going on. But if you have any questions, just shoot them over. on the live, if anything. All right. Thank you, and I hope you guys have a good one.